Don't walk into the new year without these 3 accounts. Just don't do it. Okay, let's not sugarcoat this. If you're walking into the new year with one checking account and vibes, you're setting yourself up to repeat last year's financial story. Motivation won't save you from a money system that doesn't exist. You can't build freedom on freestyle. You can't automate a mess. And you definitely can't step into a new season with the same system that kept you guessing all year long. Let's be real. Some of us have been calling it a new chapter for 5 years straight. New planner, new mindset, same money story. Why? Because we keep walking into the new year emotionally ready but financially unprepared. Every dollar you touch needs a direction before the year even starts. Not a hope, not a prayer, a plan. Because you can't rise to your goals if your system still lives in past years' spending habits. Here's what I mean. You can't say you want freedom while still letting bills surprise you. You can't say you want stability while all your money is sitting in one pot like it's 2010. Every person I know who took control of their money didn't do it by just manifesting better days. They built structure. They got intentional. They gave their money a home. Because the truth is this, wealth doesn't come from effort alone. It comes from order, from strategy, from structure that protects your priorities. This year, we're not doing that. No more financial freestyling, no more letting your checking account double as a savings account, vacation fund, and a bill pay zone. That's not power, that's a mess waiting to happen. We're moving differently, with strategy, with power, and with accounts that actually serve a purpose. Because every goal you have for next year, the trips, the freedom, the stability, it starts with how your money moves now. So before you write another resolution, build the foundation that makes it real. This is how you stop replaying last year's mistakes. This is how you start moving with intention, not emotion. So let's get into it. The 3 accounts every woman needs before the clock hits midnight. The first account is your essentials account. This account covers your non-negotiables, the must-pays that keep your life running. Rent or mortgage, utilities, groceries, insurance, minimum debt payments, the essentials that don't care if you had a slow month. This account runs on autopilot. Bills come in, bills go out, no emotional decisions. You're not guessing. You're managing. Every dollar that hits this account has a job. This is your stability zone, your responsibility fund, the backbone of your system. The goal isn't to have the biggest balance here. It's to have accuracy and automation. When this account runs smoothly, you stop living in survival mode. But let's make this practical. Set up a checking account just for your essentials. Have your direct deposit split automatically. Your employer can usually do this. Let's say 50% goes in here if you're following the 50-30-20 rule. Adjust it if needed. 60% if your cost of living is higher or even more, or 40% if you're in a stacking season. Now make a list of your recurring bills and have them come out of this account using automation. Every bill gets drafted from here. No mixing. You'll be shocked how peaceful it feels when every dollar has a roll before it even arrives. As long as you continue to get paid, this account should stay funded, taking one extra to-do off your list. And if you're still manually paying bills, it's time to automate. You don't need to remember when your light bill is due. Your system should handle that. Basically, if you plan on having lights and running water every month, automate those payments. Your essentials account is how you start leading your money instead of chasing it. If your rent, groceries, and basic needs aren't handled, you'll never have the mental space to grow. This account creates that breathing room. It turns pressure into predictability. When this account is right, everything else flows smoother. Number 2, your indulgence or your wants account. I call it an indulgence fund personally. This is where lifestyle lives guilt-free. The dinners, the shopping trips, the travel, the I earned this moments. This is your soft life fund powered by strategy. And let's be honest, this is the account that keeps you from feeling like money is all rules and no reward. It's where balance meets intention. Here's the key. This isn't a free-for-all. It's a controlled yes. You set the amount, 30%, 20%, whatever makes sense for your current goals, and you spend it without guilt or second guessing. If the money's in there, enjoy it. If it's not, it's a no. Simple, no emotion, no explanation, just structure, because when indulgence has structure, it becomes freedom, not fallout. And we don't want no fallout. Let's talk psychology for a second. When you give yourself space to enjoy your money, you're less likely to blow it, okay? Why? Because guilt spending and scarcity spending both come from the same root, and that's from not having a plan. This account eliminates that. It's your financial permission slip, your I'm not on punishment type of fund. Use it for brunch, nails, trips, shopping, whatever brings you joy. Just Keep it separate from your responsibilities. I think that is really the main key, because the minute your joy money mixes with your bill money, that joy turns into stress. Now here's a power move. Use a separate card just for this particular account. When you swipe, you know exactly what kind of money you're spending, your lifestyle money. That visual boundary helps you stay in control without feeling restricted. And listen, this is where most people mess up. They think cutting every joy purchase equals discipline, but discipline isn't deprivation, it's direction. You can't sustain a money system that you resent. So build a structure that feels good and functions well. That is the win, because when you give yourself space for enjoyment, you actually stick with your system much longer. Consistency beats perfection every single time. I think I say that every video. Consistency beats perfection every single time. Your indulgence account is proof that wealth and joy can coexist when the plan makes sense. This is where soft life meets strategy. Number 3, your savings and security account. This one is your future on autopilot. The account that funds your goals, your safety net, and your next level. It holds your emergency savings, your travel sinking fund, your future investments, whatever season that you're in. This account is your progress in motion. The key is separation. Out of sight, out of swipe. You're supposed to let it grow quietly. So start with your percentages, 20%, 10%, whatever works for your life. Automate it every payday. Don't touch it unless it's funding progress or protecting peace. And the shift about this is that saving is positioning. You're not missing out when you save. You're buying options. You're buying flexibility. You're buying power. Let's talk setup. Use a high yield savings account separate from your daily bank. Put a little friction in between you and your money. It's easy to deposit into, but it's a little inconvenient to withdraw from. That tiny pause between wanting and withdrawing protects your goals. Your savings account is where you start stacking security for real. The goal, get your first $1,500 saved in $500 chunks over about 60 to 90 days. That's your momentum money doing its job. If you're already there, it's time to move up to your stability fund and ensure that it is fully funded with 3 to 6 months of essentials. Sitting tight, ready to cover when life tries it. If you can, break this account into smaller sub accounts, one for unexpected pop-ups, one for future goals, one for freedom. Label them clearly because names create purpose. Stability fund tends to hit a little differently than general savings. And don't underestimate momentum. Start small, even $10 a week. You're not waiting for more money to build your structure. You're creating structure so more money can flow. This is the account that turns survival into strategy. The one that takes you from I hope I'm ready to I'm built for this. When all 3 accounts move together, essentials, indulgence, and savings, your entire financial rhythm changes. Your spending gets cleaner, your goals get funded, your mindset gets a bit sharper. You stop juggling and you start leading. This isn't budgeting, this is financial leadership with structure. Here's what I know. Most women were never taught to lead money. We were taught to stretch it, pray over it, and feel bad when it ran out. But leadership of your money doesn't live in lack, it lives in structure. And when you build these 3 accounts, your essentials, your indulgence, and your savings, you're not just organizing your money, you're organizing your options. You stop reacting to life and you start responding with strategy. That's the shift from pressure to power, from chasing control to creating it. The fact is, no one's coming to fix this for you. Not the job, not the raise, not the next season. Financial power is something that you build brick by brick, deposit by deposit. The beauty of this setup is that it's flexible. You just adjust the percentages, not the principle. You don't need to be rich to have order. You just need to decide that you're done winging it every time. The moment you separate your money by purpose, your confidence will skyrocket. You start making different decisions. You spend without guilt. You save without struggle. You live with rhythm. Before you say new year, new me, decide it's new year, new system. Your essentials account keeps you grounded. Your indulgence account keeps you human. Oh my God, let's have a little fun, can we? And your savings account keeps you free. So don't walk into the new year hoping it'll be different. Walk in with structure that guarantees that it will be. This is your year of strategy, your year of power, your money era. Let's build it right. If this hit a chord with you, don't just save it, set it up, and be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more content. If you need a simple system to make it happen, grab my free Your Money Era Starter Guide. The link is in the description. It walks you through setting up your accounts, automating your flow, and building your first money structure. Because the goal isn't to work harder, it's to work with strategy. Soft life, strong system. You already know what time it is. This is Your Money Era. You got this, and I'll see you in the next one.